Hello and welcome to Championship Manager 0102. We are still in the first season with Inter Milan and we are trying not to get fired. Please subscribe if you haven't and leave a like if you enjoy the video. Comment if you've got something to say, and if you know anyone who might like the video, it would be great if you share it with them. In this episode, we are playing the second Milan derby of the season. We are up against AC Milan, who, as you can see here, have Alessandro Nesta out and Leonardo out doubtful, but that's it. Fontana is back for us, so we have our second string keeper, even though Nathan Coe quietly was doing an okay job. But Fontana's at 92% condition, so it could be a chance that we need to bring Nathan back on. Yeri, after sitting out the last game, is still only on 94% condition, so he could be an early sub. I'm not sure what's going on with his condition, that he just can't seem to get to that 100% and maintain it, but we'll see what we can do. In any case, you might see here that we are down to 6th in Serie A. That is because of results previously since we last played Modena. If we have a look at the evening fixture, I can't quite remember what the evening fixture was. Was it Torino Atalanta? No, because we looked at Carrera. We'll skip over it. Brescia has played emptily and won 3-0. That was a big win for Brescia. As you can see, that's brought them to 12th in the table over Empoli. Roberto Baggio with a 9 rating and a man of the match. Luca Toni with an 8 and a goal. Bikini with a 9 and a brace. Lanzini with a 9. Petruzzi with an 8. And then Empoli, nothing going on that side of the ball. And as you see there, when the goals were scored. Moving on to the current match day, Atalanta have drawn with Roma 1-1. Cristiano Doni with a 7 and a goal, Zanoni with an 8, Salah with a 9, 8 for Azari and Taibbi, Walter Samuel with the man of the match in the 9, Vince Montella with the 8 and the goal. Looking at anything else that happened, not really. So for 4 shots to 3, relatively easy, even game right there, between what you'd have to say. Look, there's 7 teams in Italy who are pretty competitive, ourselves included. And these two are one of those 7. So Chievo beating Como 3-2 in a bit of a close one. Goals for Anderson, Casado and Luciano. Sterner and Bonotto for Como. Looking at the order those goals were scored in, Luciano there breaking the deadlock very, very late. Luciano with Luciano with a goal, 8 rating, Casado with a 9, Anderson with a 8. Man of the match is what I'm looking for. Bonotto with the 9 is the man of the match there for Como. So pretty rough loss for them in what is really fighting against relegation. Juve beating Bologna 2-0 is what's put us down into 6th. Pavel Nedved, man of the match, 9 rating and a goal. Trezeguet, 8 and a goal. Pagliuca, Dumitru also with good performances there for Bologna, 11.85, and Edgar Davids has injured himself, out for 3 weeks with a twisted knee. Oof, that hurts. That hurts the old lady of Turin. Now, Lazio with a 1-0 win over Parma at really sort of top of the table stuff, and I think that's wound up putting Parma down a spot because they've been sitting nicely in 3rd all season. Frey with a good performance, which is immediately where my eyes go to. Fernando Couto with an 8, Stam with an 8, Castroman with an 8, Chiesa with an 8, Inzaghi with an 8 and a goal. So pretty consistent, strong performance there from the Lazio team. Looking at that, 4 shots on target for Lazio. So possibly were the more dominant team there. Torino beating Modena 3-0. Sakchili with an 8 and a goal. Lucarelli though with the brace and the 9. As you can see, a couple more 8s there. Mazzano, Semese, Vergasola. There we go. Modena really having a bad game, and Bellotta finally breaking his form and having an absolute mare. Of the 3 goals that they only had 3 shots on target. So, yep, he's decided to break his strong form against us. Maori injured in the 82nd minute, which probably hasn't affected them too much. Again, how long's he out for? 2 weeks, so nothing horrendous. Piacenza beating Regina 3-1. Caccia with a 10 rating and a goal. Hubner with the goal and a 7. Magnone with an 8 and the goal. 8s as well for Montano and Gorenko. Jurnek with an 8, Nakamura with his goal and an 8, Jorge Vargas with an 8 also, as well as Savoldi. 83rd minute is when Nakamura came through, but just a deadly 15-minute stretch from Piacenza, scoring between the 22nd and the 37th minute. That was, again, breaks your heart. Like, what do you do? Perugia winning against Udinese 3-1. Zé Maria with a goal and an 8. Rujas with an 8 and a goal. And then Fusani coming on the 55th minute with an 8 and a goal. So very strong performance off the bench. Sotil with an 8 for Udine. Toto injured and Gano injured as well. So lots of... Oh, and the goals have come after that. So Udinese really adversely affected by their injuries possibly. Rough, very, very rough. Now we move into Europe, where the Champions Cup has been, or qualifiers for the quarterfinals of Champions Cup have been decided. Lyon drawing with Bayern, which is what they didn't need. It means that Bayern and Arsenal go through with these 2 draws in Group A. Quickly having a look, Ed Milson with the man of the match, goal and a 9. Elba with an 8 and a goal. Juninho injured in 27 minutes, so that would have absolutely hurt Lyon. Rosenberg and Arsenal drawing 0-0. Martin Keown with the man of the match and the 9. 8 for Sol Campbell. Pretty good 8s all around there for the Gunners. Gran injured in the 71st minute. As you can see, Lyon, all that, like, oof, just oof. they've gone out on goal difference to Bayern. Rough as guts for them there. Group B, we've skipped forward. Barcelona. Where are we? My word, that was all over the place. My apologies. Celtic beating Leverkusen 1-0. John Hartson with a goal and a 9 rating. Steve Guppy with a 9 rating. Lucio and Jens Novotny. Hanno Balcic also playing really well for Leverkusen. Hartson with a goal in the 38th minute, and that was all she wrote, but it was all over anyway between these two. Lazio and Barcelona pretty much already through. Barcelona with the 1-0 win. Thiago Motta with the man of the match and a 9 rating. Xavi with the goal and a 7. Looking over at Lazio, not much great happening apart from Colonese being sent off in the 16th minute. Anderson injured as well, but 16th minute. Made a dangerous, poorly timed 2-footed challenge on Xavi, so he's tried to snap his legs, it seems. Ban, 1 yellow card. He's only got himself a 1 match ban for trying to take someone's legs out. Anyway, as you say, this group was over anyway, but Barcelona, Lazio going through, Celtic and Leverkusen waiting until next year for their next opportunity. Juventus has beaten Real Madrid 3-0. Juve going through as top qualifiers as an outcome of this result. Marco Di Vaio with a brace, Camoranese with a 10 rating, as well as Di Vaio. Tacchinardi also scoring the goal. Real Madrid just having a absolute howler. Look at that, they've lost their first game in ages and it's all gone to pot. Not even a shot on target. Cambiasso injured, but you can't really blame that for losing a bit of the attacking prowess. So, oof. What do you say about Real Madrid after a result like that? Schalke and Panathinaikos. Schalke with a 3-1 win. Ebsand with a brace, 10 rating. Mpenza with an 8 and a 1. Constantinou with an 8 and a goal as well. That's made him... I thought he'd scored more in European competition, but have a look at that. 19 appearances, 12 goals in the Greek league. Rating not so great, but Jesus, good player. I think we look every time I see him. But 4.5 mil for Constantinou. Then moving into, oh, we'll take a look at the group. Juve, Real Madrid, Schalke. Couldn't really do much about that. So they'll be coming back. Well, maybe they won't be coming back next year. Not with an 8th in Division 1. Juve and Real Madrid going through in any case. Then Dortmund and PSV with a 1-1 draw. Amoroso 10 rating and a goal. Kevin Hofland with an 8 rating and a goal, but Vorterus was the real show here with a 9 in goal. He must have been a brick wall. Yeah, he's blocked 8 out of 9 shots, so can't argue with that. That is a very strong performance. Finally, Man U beating Roma 2-1. That might have been for actual position in the group. That's prevented Roma going through. Vince Candela with an 8 and a man of the match. Walter Samuel with an 8. Cafu with an 8. Montella with an 8. And the goal. That's Roma put in a good performance. Man U may have just been lucky here. Thiago Forlan and Ruud van Nistelrooy with goals. It was a penalty. Everything happening around about halftime. Christian Panucci got sent off. That could have been a massive decider in this game. Again, dangerous, poorly timed tackle. Let's have a look at how long he got for that. 1 match. So 1 match for those dangerous tackles. Oh my. Roma, yes, by virtue of that defeat, have failed to go through to the quarters. Dortmund and Man U going through. As we saw before, we can take a look at the quarterfinals at this point. Barcelona will play Bayern, Lazio will play Juventus. Sorry, Lazio will play Arsenal, Juve will play Man U, and Real Madrid will play Dortmund. You'd have to say the Lazio-Arsenal matchup is the easiest of the quarters, because these are some huge teams. Maybe Dortmund not being as big or as good as Real Madrid at this point. So if you're a betting person, I'd have to say Bayern, Arsenal, Real Madrid, and Juve, Man U. That's a toss-up. That could have been a Champions League final at this point in time. So that's the one to watch. That's one to watch. Very excited for that. So UEFA Cup now. The quarterfinals, Hertha and Parma drawing 0-0. Daniele Bonera with a man of the match and an 8. Biergi with an 8. Marchioni with an 8. Federivo with an 8. This also would have been the game, arguably, that we would be playing in if we had have gone through against Parma. The ball Curly with a good performance in goal. Schmidt with a good goal. And Marcelino with a good goal. With a good rating as well. 1 shot on target to 3, so pretty even all up. That was a bit of a ball draw. Feyenoord drawing with Milan 1-1. Rivaldo with the goal and 8 rating. Dida, Nervo, both with 8 ratings. Kaka Bakaladze, man of the match and an 8. Andriy Shevchenko with an 8. Buursveld had his 8, and Brett Emerton has put in a performance at the back, so that is an 8 for Brett Emerton. Anything else? Ooh, Terence Seedorf sent off for Milan. How long's he been banned for? Injuries and bans? None. Oh, sorry, sent off. Own goal. That's my bad. So own goal in the 24th minute, which really put them in a compromised position. Liverpool have beat Mallorca 2-0. Steven Gerrard with a goal, Michael Owen with a goal, Emil Heskey with the man of the match in the 9, Sami Hyypiä with a 9 as well. So good performance all around there from Liverpool. You'd have to say that this would be a really easy tie for them. Mallorca, probably not the most amazing team, particularly at this time, apart from Samuel Eto'o, who we've looked at before, but was quite young at 21, and ratings weren't great at this stage. So we'd expect them to go through. Freiburg continue their giant killing streak, really. They are performing well above expectation. Bakramovic with a goal and an 8 rating. Kobiashvili with a 9 and the man of the match and a goal. Barry Ferguson gets the goal and a 7 rating. Stefan Klosch was the real performer here in goal. Yeah, and he's only let in 2 of 8 shots on target, so he has put in a really good performance there. Goals coming in the 27th, 70th, and 13th minutes respectively. That's interesting. You'd have to say Freiburg's probably going to go through. Parma playing at home in the second leg. You'd imagine that's going to be good for them. Milan at home in the second leg. You imagine that's going to be good for them. So I'd expect to see a Parma, Milan, Liverpool, Freiburg final. Oh, sorry, semi-final at least. If Parma and Milan actually win, what happens to the... I'm not sure what happens to the UEFA Champions League spot, because they're both in Champions League positions at the moment in the Serie A. In any case, it is time for us to get into the Milan derby. Let's continue. I'm happy with the setup that we've got. So, yes. Now, we have... We're going to go defensive. Start this game out. We're going to go mixed. We're still going to press. We're still going to be offside. And we're going to tackle hard and see how we go. What is this Milan side that we're up against? They're playing the same formation that we are, except with the backs not coming as far forward. Shevchenko, Inzaghi, Pirlo, Rivaldo, Gattuso, Delivio, Nervo, Kaladze, Larson, and Maldini at the back. Dida in goal. Attacking and direct. So, look, this is one of those ones that we've done our preparation. I'm happy with where we're at. We've hit defensive. See what happens. See what happens. I'm expecting us to come under a bit of a barrage. Oh, that's a good start. Yellow card in the first minute. All right, Crespo, Vieri. Oh, Vieri's caught offside. Oh, far out. Prick on a stick. That's... Oh, Crespo. You had a shot, my man. You had a shot. Emre. Oh, come on, Fontana. Alrighty then, normal short. I think that's the way that we've got to go. Zanetti, we're going to put on easy tackling. Just because we cannot afford him to pick up another yellow. Emre being found out at the moment in the middle of the park. So, see what these changes do. Zanetti, oh. No. Well done, Rakoba. It's a body check and he's only got a lecture for it. Is this going to be another game where one of our players headbutts the ref because the ref is just ignoring what's happening? Oh, Cristiano Zanetti. In his return for Inter after... Oh, Crespo, come on. Put them away. Gotta put them away, dude. Really do. Shevchenko, Rivaldo. Pirlo, fantastic. Our offside trap seems to be working, so I'm happy with that. Emre has let the ball bounce loose. I don't think Emre's having to go. Oh, wow. Wow, the pot shot's almost gone in. So, Shevchenko in the 4th minute. Beyond that, we've held on. 4 shots, 4 on target to our 2. Passes wise, we're doing okay. Tackles, we're not winning as many as we should. And headers, we are just so goddamn weak in the air. Short passing, I think, really is our game. That is what we should be doing. Milan 8s and 9s, almost all the way down, apart from a couple of 7s and the 1-6 from Gattuso. Woof. All right, Emre has not come good at all. We cannot afford to leave ourselves open like that. So do we bring on Del Mar or do we bring on Ponzio? Ponzio strong. Marking, what's he's like in the air? He's not great. Passing, 17, 16. Flair, not so much. Creativity, Creativity, not so much. So it's a bit more of a workhorse in the midfield. Jumping, heading, still not great over there. Passing. 17, flair. But nowhere near as physical. I think we need that physical presence. That real physical presence in midfield is what I'm after. And I'm comfortable with that being the move that we make. Let's go to normal pressing. Again, our offside trap is working. We'll have a quick look at that. 5 to 6. So's theirs, to be fair. Kick off again. Okay. Oh, come on. He's held him back. Oh, Recoba. Materazzi. How many chances do we need? How many? Ah, Rivaldo direct free kick. Putting us in their pocket. The board is going to be upset about this one. 5 shots on goal, 5 on target. That is an issue for us. That is a huge issue. Let's go resume. Alright, we go attacking direct. Let's take the pressing off. Still happy to... let's not play the offside trap. Ditch it. Absolutely ditch it. We're having... Ponzio's playing well after coming on, so I'm happy to see that, but everyone else is just having 6s. We're getting played over the park, really. 81, Vieri could do to come off, but Crespo's the one who's performing worse. Let's leave it another 10 or so minutes. Oh, out jump the goalkeeper. Over Vieri. And Vieri's missed. Oof. Alright, so Vieri's playing better. But condition-wise, he's not in good nick. So let's bring on Colon. Hang on. Do I not have... Oh my word. I thought I had Colon on the bench. Oh no. Do we... Well, Ronaldo's not an option. Not at this age, not at this point. So Vieri's staying on. Ooh, unless let's bring Recoba up and we'll bring on Delmar. Nope, that is not what we wanted. That is what we wanted. There we go. Finally, feels like Fontana's with the 5. So again, the backup goalkeeper has been found out by an absolutely top class team. Not shocking at all. Cristiano Zanetti's doing well. On his return, Gamara not great. The defense just isn't playing great at all. Do I want to bring on Zakora? Do I want to bring on Lee Yongpyo? Let's bring on Zakora because of that yellow card. Let's take it back to normal. Bornals will go to Recoba. Recoba. I'm not sure which pronunciation I prefer. Recoba for now. Flop it in there. See what happens. I'd like a consolation goal. But there's just no... At least don't concede another one. really bad result either way. Nervo coming forward. Oh, look, I don't know, but we're being interfered with and knocked down and just getting warnings going to AC, but we're getting the cards. We're getting the cards. That is a 3-0 loss. Shevchenko, Rivaldo, and Pielo scoring against us. 6 shots, 6 on target to our 4. Dida had a great game in goal. Nervo was great. Rivaldo was great. Maldini was great. Kaladze was great. Lawson was great. Pirlo was unstoppable. Shevchenko with a 9. Inzaghi with a 9. How do you stop that? Like, seriously? 6, 8. Ponzio with an 8 when he came on. He's absolutely getting the start in the next game. That is 2 8s in a row he scored for us. So he's on some pretty decent form. All right, let's hit continue. Face the music. Javier Zanetti's out for a match because of his yellow cards. The board's unhappy, very unhappy with performance with the 3-0 loss, and the supporters are protesting again because of course they are. Let's check the job information just to see how much trouble we're in. We're not on the job information list yet, so we may not be in that much strife. Let's take Zanetti out of there. Our next game is Lazio away in almost 2 weeks. So we've got a little time to recuperate, recover, lick our wounds, and hopefully... How much longer's Toldo got on his suspension? He's still got 2 months on his ban. So, my word, we are just going to struggle. We're just going to struggle. Is he out? I'm just trying to remember. Is he out for the rest of the season? When did he get sent off? He got sent off again. Was it in the Italian Cup? No, it was after the Cup. Was it against Lazio? No, he was still playing against Lazio. Oh, it was against Roma. Yep. Okay, so Roma, 3rd of Feb, 3-month ban will take him through to May. So he may be back for the last 2 games, maybe the last game of the season. So yeah, again, we're going to struggle. We're going to be sticking with this 5 at the back for the rest of the season. I'd suggest to try and just protect Fontana a little bit, but let's see how we go. Next game, Lazio away. And with that, please look after yourself. It's been a pleasure to bring this to you, and thank you for watching.